It has been way too damn long. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm changing some of the settings on this. Because I need to be able to actually, you know what? Here, let me change the volume. Cut this out, me. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I'm Cruz. You are watching the channel where I do stuff. And we're going to go back to a bit of format here. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit. So, I want to go back. Pausing the music here. How far away? I'm going to look at some information for you real quick. Because I have uploaded 168 videos. The first video that I uploaded as a public thing was published on April 7th, 2017. And that was playing White Wolf of Icicle Creek Lodge for... it's a game from Nancy Drew series from Her Interactive. Then, one of my highest performing videos was Nancy Drew Haunting of Castle Malloy with 168 views when we were mixing drinks. I did 2 Nancy Drew series back when I first started YouTube, and I have not touched them on YouTube since. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in it. Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. I'm trying to move my camera to over to this side because I don't want to mess up with the text box. Midnight in Salem. So Nancy Drew, if you've never seen a Nancy Drew game before, Nancy Drew games are a point and click adventure game that is based around mystery and trying to figure out who did it, based off the Nancy Drew books of similar name. Midnight in Salem has mixed reviews, to say the very least. I think it's got a 55% on Steam, last I checked. Last we checked, it has a 55% on Steam. So we are going to kind of go off of that. I played this when it came out a few years ago. But I don't remember a damn thing about this game. Because I was playing on a crappy laptop and it was really hard to get the game to run at all. But with this new computer setup I have here, I should be able to get it running well. So, new game. I'm going to do amateur suits just to start things off.
Dear Ned, Austria has been wonderful so far. Dad called. He wants me to get an old relic while I'm here. The Book of Apologies, which dates back to the 17th century witch trials in Salem. I'll be going to Mosam Castle to retrieve it before I head back to the States. It's said to be haunted, so I'm expecting some good scares and mysteries. Ever yours, Nancy. Like ages since I was on my last adventure.
Damn right.
So, are you coming in?
That's all right, Miss Drew. I prefer to stay out here.
Why? It's so warm and inviting in here.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. All of Judge Sewell's effects are there, just as your father requested. Although, I will tell you, as I told him, the desk is locked. And I don't have the key. But I will gladly stay and answer any questions you have from the other side of this door. I recommend opening the window light. There's no electricity here. Well, in that room at least.
Alright. Click to move. Oh. And let there be light.
Much better.
Right mouse button to look around, but I want to explore. Let me take a picture here.
Oh, great. You know, that room used to be a prison cell. Mosan Castle was the site of the most famous and violent witch trials in Austrian history. The Salzburg witch trials predate the Salem witch trials by 17 years, actually. After the incidents in Salem, Judge Sewell willed his personal effects to be preserved by whichever museum would have them. And since we are the premier historical reference on witch trials, it ended up here.
So, you've seen his Book of Apologies.
The book written by Judge Sewell? Oh, no. I've never actually been in that room.
You mind if I ask why? Is there something scarier in here than creaky floors?
Well, let's just say that ghosts
Ghosts
exist in this castle. And if they do exist, they definitely haunt that room.
Huh.
Ghost? Can't say I've ever seen one.
Nancy?
But they are non-corporeal by definition.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Yes, he believed in the healing powers of the good book. Of course, the Bible was also used to justify executing people.
Oof.
Depends on who's reading it. It's often misinterpreted. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my plea for mercy. Sounds like a...
Oh, okay. That's what this is. Give ear to my... I get it. Click on the it's just a screen to turn. I got it.
Hard to tell how far up we are.
Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my plea of mercy. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide yourself not from my plea of mercy. God.
Is this Judge Sewell's desk?
It might be.
Ah, yes. That desk is where he spent most of his time working when he wasn't in court. Custom made. If the Book of Apologies does exist, he would have written it at that desk.
And what's inside this alleged book?
Your father didn't tell you?
I would assume
It
it's...
was a ledger containing all the names of the accused witches from the Salem witch trials. Judge Sewell had doubts about his convictions, and he wrote the book as a means to make amends. Yes.
See
I
what...
found a letter. It's addressed to Abigail Hathorne Woodley.
Abigail
What
Hath...
does it say?
I do regret to write to you in this state. I have been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. He asks for her forgiveness.
Oh my God.
And for God's.
Dear Abigail Hathorne, I do regret to write you in this state. I've been racked with guilt and fervency, and my spirit was too great to determine conviction just. Relentlessly I have cried for his mercy, long for his light, to bathe my conscience clean. Over the years I have sent punishments to only attributable to godly wrath. 2 of our daughters have perished, my wife's mother as well. Our latest child did not draw a breath when born. I must repent, lest my children forever be held in anger and contempt to our Father. To right the wrongs in zealous blindness, I am writing a book called the Book of Apologies. To be worthy of his mercy, I am traveling the world to note down all the names of those wrongfully accused of witchcraft. This will be my final legacy, the only way to right the wrongs I have helped create. My guilt allows me to not ask for forgiveness, though I know my soul remains forever tortured by the knowledge of what I have done. With regret, Judge Samuel Sewell.
What does this mean?
Anything fun? Okay, we got those here.
An old chest. But it won't open. But that's not really important right now.
It's not really important. You said... Oh. Oh, hi.
Locked. Locked.
Alright. What did I just press? So I needed something key-wise.
Malleus Maleficarum. Wow. The Hammer of Witches itself. Gives me chills knowing what it did.
Yes, indeed. A how-to guide for hammering out witchcraft. It was
God.
written in 1487 by a man whose name I won't even bother to mention because he used bunk science to send hundreds, if not thousands, of people to their deaths.
I am not. Okay. Part 3, second hit, question 4. The judge should act as follows in continuation of torture. First, he should bear in mind that just as the same medicine is not applicable to all the members, but there are various and distinct salves for each member, so not the heretics or those accused of heresy to be subject to the same method of questioning, examination, and torture charges laid against them, but various and different means are to be employed according to their various natures and persons. Now, a surgeon cuts off rotten limbs, the mangy sheep are isolated from the healthy, but a prudent judge will not consider it safe to bind down one of the invariable rule in this method of dealing with a prisoner who is endowed with witch's power of taciturnity, and whose silence he is unable to overcome. For if the sons of darkness were able to become accustomed to one general rule, they would provide the means of evading it as a well-known snare set for their destruction. Okay, so that's only one page.
They're really...
Yes, Judge Sewell was a Puritan. They believed they should only have purposeful or utilitarian possessions.
Huh.
Some of this stuff looks very old.
Doesn't
But
look-
it doesn't look like it's very useful.
Okay, let's go here. I can't read that stack of papers here.
An old chest.
An old chest. Anything fun? Alright, let's see what we got here.
Hard to tell how far up.
Let's see what we got. Anything good? Anything useful?
Dr. Hurst?
Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. How long do you know my dad?
How long have you known my dad?
Carson Drew.
Carson and I are not that close. He reached out to me because I'm the historian keeping track of all the relics here. And, as he guessed, we should have the Book of Apologies somewhere.
Lucky I was already here on vacation.
Yeah, totally.
Surprised when he called and asked me to come. Though I have to admit, visiting a castle is something I've never been able to turn down.
Do you
That's true.
do these kinds of things a lot?
From time to time.
What can you tell me about the Book of Apologies?
Tell me about the Book of Apologies.
As I mentioned, it's the book written by Judge Samuel Sewell himself, detailing the names of people accused of witchcraft. Sewell was one of the very few judges who regretted his actions. The book became his way of finding redemption. Sewell himself was originally from England, but acted as a judge in the Salem witch trials. Do you perhaps know why Carson would need such a book? Just out of curiosity, of course, it's just such a very unusual request.
He's looking into it as a favor for the current judge in Salem.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Austria.
I do enjoy it here myself.
Austria,
I'm
huh?
not from Austria. I was brought here by my work. The food is quite an experience.
The pancake soup was great.
Pan-
Yes, the Frittatensuppe. The locals consider it traditional.
Pancake soup?
I'll
I want
Take
pancakes
all the
now.
time.
I might make some pancakes later, not
Some
gonna
of
lie.
this stuff looks...
Alright, now I need to look and see if there's anything out of place. Oh, there's... Oh, wait. Found a key.
Doesn't fit.
How do you... Oh. I know where it'll fit.
An old chest. But can't use that.
Okay.
Can't use that here.
Oh. How is that? Oh. I knew that. There we go.
What
A labyrinth. So I need to go here. I gotta get over there, so.
Easy.
Oh, it's the Book of Apologies.
I found it. It's here.
What? Really?
It's locked behind some sort of cage, though. The lock says A.W.
I love that root beer.
W? No. But I have some tools in the shop that might be able to cut it free. In my shop. I'll go. Meet me there.
Where is that? Hey, wait for me. The Book of Apologies. It's locked.
Alright.
Where is that? Dr. Hurst?
Hello? Hi, Deirdre.
Drew, it's Deirdre Shannon.
Deirdre, can I call you back? I'm in the middle of...
Listen, I know we haven't exactly been besties in the past, but I'm in the middle of something big, and
Deirdre, I have to call you back.
Wait, don't hang up on me!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth!
Oh, shit. Hey!
Hey! What are you doing? What? The book! They took the book!
Go, Nancy, go. Stole from me. Get back here.
Stop! Stop running!
Oh, Nancy, calm down. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Get back here.
Gotta move slowly.
Give me that book back.
Come on. No! Gotta figure out which way they went. Must be a clue here.
Alright, there's the key. Oh, it's the AW key.
A-W. Same as the desk. This canister looks to have been used as a homemade smoke bomb. This canister
Homemade
looks to-
smoke bomb. And Massachusetts.
A ticket to Boston.
Looks like I'm going to Boston.
Yes, Deirdre. What is it?
You know where I am right now? Salem.
Salem. As in, witch trial Salem?
Obvi. Come on, Drew. My cousin has... Well, she's gotten into some trouble here, and I thought I could help her out. But it turns out this situation is much more complicated than I anticipated. So now, I'm calling you to ask for some... guidance.
You want my help?
Calm down, Nancy.
Yes, don't make this more painful. I could use your professional opinion, okay?
Well, it so happens that the case I'm on is connected to Boston, which is just nearby Salem. And I was never a big believer in coincidences.
Oh. Are you sure?
I'd love to.
Seriously?
I thought I had reached a dead end, but it looks like I have to go to Massachusetts anyway. In any case, a fresh perspective would do me good.
Ugh, you're already annoying me, and you're not even here yet.
You're welcome. I think it might even be fun.
Oh, this is so the worst idea I've ever had. I'll pick you up from the airport.
Thanks, Deirdre. Minky McNabb. Oh. Salem, Massachusetts.
I appreciate you coming here, Drew.
I'm just glad you didn't change your mind and leave me at the airport.
Might have crossed my mind. Keep the excessive cheeriness under control, and we'll be fine.
No promises.
Where were you, by the way?
Austria,
Did I interrupt a vacation with Ned?
didn't you bring me here to help with a case?
Damn.
Yes, I did. And that's it.
Oh,
A
man.
fire. Was anyone hurt?
Happened in the middle of the night. No one was there, thankfully. The house wasn't completely destroyed, but the person who lived there had to move out. Just so we're clear, this is my case. I know you're a detective and everything, but this is personal. It's family. Well, extended.
That might cloud your judgment, though.
And from my father's side. But whatever, that's not the point. It's personal. You take my lead, okay?
Of course.
But
Well, I have done this a couple of times, Deirdre. And in my experience, we can cover twice as much ground if we work side by side.
Yeah.
you know, respect your experience and whatever, but family trumps experience. It's sensitive, and I don't want you messing it up by being too
To what?
you. You're a question machine. This requires gentle handling. Delicate.
And that's been your approach.
Well, like I say, I need help.
So, can I ask some questions?
Like anyone could stop you.
Why don't we start with
Why don't
extended?
we start with your extended family?
They're cousins. The Perrys. P-A-R-R.
Perry the platypus. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
like in fencing.
Yes. Tegan is the older one. May is younger. They had a difficult childhood, okay? And now May is suspected of committing arson on the most important historic mansion in Salem. And I know it's not true. I know it.
What can you tell
What
me
can
about
you
May?
tell me about May?
She has a reputation as a troublemaker. Seems like a loner to me. Maybe a bit odd at times. Sometimes she can
Her head
even
movements are
sense
kinda
things
creepy.
before they happen.
Odd how?
I don't know. Troubled teen stuff, difficult time as a kid. Oddest thing is, she won't give an alibi.
That would be seen as suspicious.
That's the problem. Everyone is so suspicious of her. Prejudice, I guess. Because of... well, you'll see.
Sounds like we should talk to her soon.
Where do you think we're going?
Gonna talk to her. And so Tegan's the older sister, May's
What
the
does
younger.
Tegan think about this?
She's worried about May, obviously. Tegan isn't like May. She's upstanding. She works at the Salem Museum and doesn't know a thing about criminal cases, which is why she contacted me.
One more question.
One more question. What can you tell me about this historic mansion?
It's called the Hathorn House, and it's old. Like, really old. And now it's been set on fire.
Nothing else significant about it?
Well, yeah, a lot of things. But one that's kinda why you're here.
Which is why.
The Hathorn House is haunted.
Okay. And she knows Nancy doesn't believe in ghosts then. The Perry house. This game looks really good. The cat. This.
What do you mean, haunted?
Get out of the car,
Exactly
Nancy.
that. There's ghosts.
Deirdre.
I don't believe it either, Drew. But I can't explain it. Everyone seems to think they exist. With so many sightings, even if it isn't real ghosts, something is definitely going on. I thought that maybe you can disprove them.
I'll try my best.
So, would you please get out of my car and come inside?
Nancy can't think and talk.
If we're going to work side by side, you'd better learn to keep up with me.
Ding dong.
You must be Nancy. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, Tegan.
You know, you live in the same neighborhood for 20 years, and you'd expect your neighbors to be a little more understanding when your family is falsely accused of a horrific crime. Oh, I'm sorry. How are you, Deirdre?
I'm good, thanks.
Tegan Perry, welcome to my home. Well, our home, although right now my parents are literally on safari in Namibia, so while their daughter is being convicted of a crime she didn't commit, I'm taking care of things around here. They'll be home soon, hopefully. A very expensive courier is tracking them down in the bush. Top notch. I found him on the internet.
That's
Deirdre tells
terrifying.
me you'll be assisting her in clearing my sister's name.
Yeah.
Assisting? Yeah.
She's innocent. I don't know why she won't help herself. She's got a difficult reputation. Well, you know, Deirdre, what people here can be like. She doesn't trust easily, not since... I'm sorry, are you hungry? There's clam chowder, homemade. A little taste of New England. I made up the guest bedroom for you, Nancy. Deirdre, sorry, you're bunking with May. Make yourselves at home. Oh, I almost forgot. After you girls get comfortable, you two should swing by the museum. Might as well take in some history while you're here, right? Just don't get suckered into that witch's walking tour. Olivia Ravencroft is not a witch. She would have you believing all kinds of nonsense about the town being full of ghosts.
I thought you two used to be friends.
That was a long time ago. Look, I'm sorry, I gotta get going. Running late to an appointment.
Thanks, Tegan. I appreciate you letting us stay. Before you go, do you have time for a quick question?
Nancy, we just got here.
Sorry, I know you're in a rush. It would really help.
Of course. I have time for one question, if it'll help.
One question. Do you mind tell me about where the fire happened?
What can you tell me about where the fire happened?
What have you heard about it? Look, I appreciate you want help, but I don't want you dragging all that up and upsetting May. You told me she would be able to reach her. That's not
what Nancy is asking about.
I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. I just thought since the Hathorn House is important to the town, you must know about it. Through the museum.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The Hathorn House fire.
Oh!
Yes, John Hathorn was one of Salem's founders. His large house estate was the oldest surviving structure from 17th century Salem.
Oh, is that all?
That was 2 questions. I said 1. But yes, he was also the big-time judge that presided over the Salem witch trials.
Is there some other fire I need to know about?
No. May's accident was in a fire.
Ah.
I just don't want her getting upset with unnecessary questions about things long over.
I understand.
You can read all about Judge Hathorn when you come to the museum later. Gotta run.
See you later, Tegan.
You jerk. Tegan said you've been in town for days, but you haven't come by.
I know,
Hi, May.
I know. I had to check in with your case at the,
Cool pants.
Look, I didn't want to bother you. How you holding up?
I've been accused of worse.
No, you haven't.
Hey, at least I got you to get off your butt and finally visit me.
Damn.
Oh, this is the girl I was telling you about. Nancy Drew.
Nice to meet you.
Bye, May.
Oh.
She don't like me.
She really doesn't want to talk. This could be difficult. Any advice?
Do better? I'll be in the kitchen.
Bruh, I ain't... Alright, looks like we got a task ahead of us. I'm trying to get videos just a little bit on the shorter end, a little more digestible. But we're gonna pick this up here. In the next video, there's a nice, like, opening up here. I know I got really, lost, I should say, when it came to the, beginning, but we're in Salem now, and we need to figure out if May... We gotta prove May's innocence. If Deirdre truly believes that May is innocent in this fire, we need to prove it. And we're going to get to try to talk to May and exploring around Salem next time, and into that museum. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ben Cruz. This is the channel where I do stuff. It's good to be back on an Nancy Drew game. See ya!